Hey guys, it's Finch here. We're bringing you guys TDK vs Trosko. It's definitely a highlight game among the SS games this week, so it's going to be pretty dope. Looks like TDK is a pretty balanced team. He's got Clefable, Rotom Heat, Seismitoad, Corviknight, pretty much pretty game staples, and I mean, Dragapult and Conkeldurr are both like AA plus tier mons as well. So yeah, it's pretty common six from TDK, nothing out of the ordinary. On the other hand, Trosko is using a bit more of an unconventional team with Ditto in the current metagame, which you don't see as much. Just gonna turn this down a little bit. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm thinking right off the bat that TDK has a pretty interesting matchup with the Rotom Heat because while there are two Volt immunes, neither of them take Overheat particularly well. So he can get leverage against Mandibuzz, and potentially even Doug Trio if it's not a choice banded variant, or if it is Nuzlocke in the Earthquake. In addition to that, Ditto and Dragapult can check it. So that might mean that Volt Switch could be more of a kind of a way of getting in the opposing Dragapult, his own Dragapult rather, if Fable. In addition to that, Seismitoad being the rocker, it looks quite nice here. If I can get a Toxic off of Mandibuzz, we have seen a couple taunt Mandibuzz this week actually, but I think that rocks could be up to stay for TDK, which could be cool. In addition to that, Seismitoad is able to withstand the attacks from both the Trio and Extra, which is nice. Corviknight can as well, so neither of them are too big of a threat. However, TDK does lack a Ghost Resist, which I don't really like in this metagame too much. He does have a Clefable, which is definitely going to be a especially defensive variant, so that should be able to help matters a little bit. But Dragapult's Hex can be devastating still, with just a little chip, such as like a knockoff from Mandibuzz. It's going to be doing like the 40s with status on it, so definitely want to be safe with that and against Doug Trio. He's actually going to lead with the Clef, and Trosko's going to lead with the Ditto to see that. Right off the bat, I think he could just go, if they've got Thunder Wave, they could trade that, but I think it's more likely that Trosko goes to his Extra, because if he's going to see this is especially defensive playable, almost definitely not Life Orb. Um, hmm. All right, so we're going to see Seismitoad come in on on the Trosko side, we're going to see the Toxapex come in. So both water types. He's going to figure it out with Toxic, and he's going to go for Toxic here. Um, Now we're going to see the Toxic, yeah, into the Corviknight. So it's smart. The TDK's gotten it to set a little bit. He's probably just going to end up with Clefable trying to Thunderwave it, or Conkeldurr and eventually trying to get the Flame Orb up and trying to break through with Guts attacks. Actually, Conkeldurr looks very threatening now that you look at it. So first and foremost, it's able to really do a lot of damage with Earthquake against both Toxapex and the Dragapult, but then fighting moves also devastate the remainder of the team. So he's going to go to Clefable here, predicting just another Toxic comes out, and it's going to Toxic Clefable, so that's pretty irrelevant. Um, Again, I think that Extra is fairly likely here from Trosko. I don't see much need in risking this, taking the process, and there's no way it's Life Orb. I wouldn't really risk Thunderbolt, even if it was Life Orb, so I was going to just go for the Moonblast. That's 12% actually. And Toxic there, so it's just bouncing off. Yeah, it's probably physically defensive, even that. Now we're gonna see Corviknight come in here on another Toxic, so I guess that's just Trosko's way of saying, okay, fuck all, I'm just gonna kick Toxic, my heart's content. He's gonna Scald this time around, doing 9%. And as you'll see, TDK does indeed reveal that he's leftovers, so it's pretty big. Extra's finally gonna come in here on a Thunder Wave, so it's a nice play from the Trosko side, and then safely. Now he's gonna double the Mandibuzz, really predicting the Corviknight, trying to get a knockoff, so that's nicely done. I don't think TDK would mind the knockoff on this too much. He might also not mind the knockoff from Clefable too much, but knockoff from Clefable would make the trio a bit harder to deal with, so I think he might just stay in here and go for the slower U-turn. It's almost definitely just going to be a standard default Corviknight. Already revealed the U-turn, I believe, so yeah. Not going to do 18, U-turn to 11, and we could very well see the Rotom Heat or the Conkeldurr here. I don't think we'll see Clef come and take out knockoff quite yet. We're going to see Conk indeed. Couple of different plays here that could work out. He could go for the Drain Punch predicting Insane, or he could go for the Earthquake predicting a U-turn into the Toxapex or Dragapult. Personally, I'd be going for the Earthquake here, but I think both are valid, just early game after all. Hmm. He's going to go to Dragapult, and TDK is not going to be able to hold that trigger. In fact, he might be scared of the Brave Bird, so he's going to just double out into the Rotom, which is fine. It's almost definitely going to be a Scarf or Heavy Duty Boots nasty plot on this team, just because that's the main set for you. I haven't really seen much utility as of late. Um, I am hesitant to say that it's more likely to be Sky for only because Dragapult and Mach Punch for its speed control, so I think it's probably Heavy Duty Boots Nasty Plot on this. But again, I think that having the trick utility is really nice, so it wouldn't shock me either way. Hmm. It's gonna actually trick, and it's gonna trick. It's gonna be leftovers Dragapult, so it's actually a really good turn. Hmm. So that's good for TDK. 13% from the resisted return just reveals he had standard set. Extra's gonna come in here, feeling that it's almost definitely gonna be a faster extra variant, and he's gonna just click rocks, knowing that he's threatening out with the Mold Breaker Earthquake. Now we're gonna see a defog here. Gonna be a smart play from Trosko to try and get the pressure off in the defog, so that's good. However, it doesn't really mean a ton here. Um, this game's gonna take a while. We're gonna see U-turns here. Yep. Pex is gonna come on in. And we're both going to see U-turns here, so Khan could come in to try and take advantage of this, get Earthquake off. Or we could see the Drag Bolt, if it's a sub-variant. Hmm, let's wait and see. Well, we're going to see a Volt switch into Drill. Really nice play there from Trosko. It was very risky, but it worked out. Um, Now we're going to see Corviknight come in here. And we're going to see Rocks again, and maybe we'll see that sequence where we're kind of trading Defog pressure PP from Ditto for Stealth Rock pressure PP from X-Drill, kind of putting it a little bit on double pace, if you will, due to pressure. But again, he still has 20 defog and 28 stealth rock, so kind of digress. Jojo's ability to imposter PP is pretty fantastic, though, truth be told. Turn this down a little more. Um, just looking a bit deeper into it. Hmm. Mando's can come in here on a U-turn, okay, but GK, I feel like he can make progress with the Conkeldurr. So I'm just trying to wait and see if he's able to generate that, or if he's going to struggle to do so. Um, because admittedly, it is on a little bit of a timer with Flame Orb and just not being the bulkiest. Hmm. Okay, so I really think he's just going to end up kind of letting Clef take a knock as well in the long haul in return for like a Thunder Wave on this or something. Unless Troska doesn't want to make that trade and wants to kind of dug it, but he's actually just going to Rotom Heat here, which is fine. It's leftovers, but I don't want to let this take a knock. So he could just be vaulting here. I don't think he's going to go for that extra nonsense again, though. So let's wait and see. Um, let's go Rotom to scout that off the damage. He's actually going to go for Thunder Wave, which is smart. Hmm. Um, Yeah, sorry. I'm thinking that he's probably just gonna end up going to the Seismitoad here, but Trosko can go for trick. So, oh, actually, he's not locked in a Thunderwave. I'm an idiot. He just stays in here and goes for Volt Switch, I presume. Yeah, right? He's just gonna stay and go for Volt, and that's free conk if he really wants to. I think he just go conk and Earthquake here. And he's gonna go conk, alright. Has this shown many moves to reveal if it's banned for bunker or not? It's only shown Toxic and Scald, so it probably isn't. But we'll wait yet to see. He's gonna Mandibuzz here on a bulk up. Okay, so that's a really nice set for TDK here. The thing is that a fast U-turn into Dragapult could go a long way. He's actually going to put a Drain Punch into Dragapult, yup. So, nicely done by Trosko. Yeah, as starts in the chat, this cock about the eat ass, never mind 0 8, pretty much. Unfortunately, he's threatened out here by the prospect of a Strong Hex or a Specs Draco Meteor that could definitely take it out. So he's probably just going to end up retreating into Clefable. The issue is if he retreats to Clefable on, actually, oh, it's not even, it's Scarf Turn. But yeah, if he retreats to Clefable on a U-turn into Dog, that could be a problem. Anyway, U-turn's actually going to crit this Seismitoad, which is generating some nice chip there. Nice U-turn there from Trosko, though. Looking a bit further into it, Mandibuzz is going to come in here and try and threaten to knock off the leftovers from the Seismitoad. So it's just a matter of if he's willing to trade Toxic for that, or maybe if it's a Taunt variant and he's going to go for the Burn instead. Um, he's going to go for the faster Scald, in fact, on a Taunt, interestingly enough, so he's not able to get the Toxic off. Perhaps he's going to retreat here. Um, so he's going to go Drain again into the Dragapult. Yeah. Um, just looking at Trosko's team here, it's pretty hard to say how he's gonna break through, but he's kind of making like progressive progress. He's gonna go with Dragon Darts here. What? Oh shit, we're seeing John versus Star. Well, I'm gonna double narrate, I guess. All right. Oh, he looks like lame. All right, so John's using a Snorlax, so that's pretty dope. I was using some fat shit too. Oh no, I did not mean to click this. Don't lag my computer, please. Don't lag it. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so this game's. I'm not watching this. No, we're gonna go back to this. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna get the U-turn damage there, doing 18, doing this 81. And the Rodent comes in to sort of threaten it, but again, this doesn't want to take the knocks, it's just gonna fall. But he's gonna go to the extra again. Jesus, Trosko's making some nice plays to avoid trouble here. I'll give him that. Anyway, Star versus Brofist. Pretty interesting balanced team centered around bulky setup for both of these two. Jellicent, Snorlax, Excadrill, Ferrothorn, Corviknight, Dragapult for Brofist, and on Dragapult as well for Starmaster. However, he has Clefable, Reuniclus, Gastrodon, Ferrothorn, Mandibuzz. So they both have Ferrothorn plus Dragapult. Interestingly enough, there's no Fairy type for Brofist. As you see, there's Clefable in this, and there's a Clefable in this, but there's also no Fairy type on Trosko's team, so kind of breaks the trend a little bit. I'm gonna say Roost here from TDK. No, Roost here. Yeah, okay, that'll be fine. I assume he wants to roost it up eventually, just for the sake of like avoiding like getting flinched out by drills and BS like after in the letting drops up. But anyway, Trosko's making some really nice plays, just same small advantages. Trosko's just playing some really nice turn-by-turn Pokemon here. Anyway, in this game, we're going to see a Taunt here from Jellicent that's faster than the Stealth Rock Clefable. And then we're just gonna fire off a Moonblast into the Ferrothorn, critting, doing 16. It doesn't really matter too much. Fiddle may be threatened out by the prospect of Gyro Ball, although Gyro Ball isn't too common. In fact, running attacks that aren't knockoff isn't too common in general. Anyway, Ferrothorn from Brofist is gonna claim the Stealth Rocks here. And now we're gonna see knockoff from Star. We're gonna see knockoff from Brofist as well. Yes, indeed. So they're gonna trade knockoffs, leaving them both in the 70s. And well, for Brofist, there's no way because he's actually going to go for body press. Oh, nicely done in terms of spikes. Oh, the Ferrothorn's going to be pretty weak. But there's no way for Brofist Ferrothorn to actually recover up from 57% unless it's like Rest, which I highly doubt with 2 attacks and Stealth Rock. That Rest is the last move. I think it's probably going to be Leech. So maybe he has Leech. That actually could be a way of recovering. Anyway, back in this game, we're not actually going to see that recovery. We're going to see the Rotom come in again, and he's going to go Toxapex in the Vault this time around. Kind of just regenerating it off repeatedly, but Kong can come in here. The issue with Kong coming in is that eventually it's going to be pretty weakened just by the combination of the orb taking away its damage and potentially taking like weakened resisted hits. So yeah, as you see, it's barely above half now. Now we're going to see Clefable come in on the Ferrothorn here, feeling like it probably doesn't have Gyro Ball. I guess Star's comfortable enough to do that instead of Brox. Instead, he's going to retreat to the Mandibuzz, though, interestingly enough, as the Drill from Brofist comes in. Is it going to be Leftovers Drill? Yes, indeed it is. So that could very well be a knock target for Mandibuzz. We'll see if he's worth spinning here. I don't think you spin if you're Brofist here. I think you might want to retreat. Especially because Star's more pressed to defog. And taking that knock could be a real pain in the ass. There's even no Wish in this team. Honestly, I just don't like the longevity of Brofist's team in this current metagame that's pretty much longevity centric. He's going to go Ferrothorn and take another knockoff plus Spike, so I guess he's trying to indicate that he might not have Leech Seed here. Because there are 2 Magic Guard Pokemon, so Leech Seed is relevant. So, but he's like just saying, okay, I don't mind, as long as I just get some knocks, I'll get some momentum. I just don't really know what John's head's at in this point. I feel like Star is a pretty good match. He's gonna actually okay. So TDK is finally gonna get that Earthquake off in the Dragapult, and he stays in on the U-turn. And is he gonna go for another Earthquake? He's gonna go for Drain Punch there. So it's not even that great a sequence for TDK, unfortunately, because it's still gonna leave this under half now. But the Dragapult did take damage. The issue is that now, like, even Scald has a chance to a KO this. Like, for example, and it's not an Earthquake range, so. Yeah, it's pretty rough for TDK to make progress with Conkalon. He's going to have to patch a Wish to it, probably. But doing that with the trio around is challenging. We're going to just see a knockoff here from Pharaoh and the Clefable. And the Clefable sets up rocks, and then the Dragapult is going to come in on Drill and trying to respond to Clefable and try to thwart a spin, but it's not going to be able to do that. It's actually going to leave Dragapult pretty much dead. It just specs, though, so it's going to get a nice, strong Drake off on Snorlax, and then Mandibuzz comes in. Snorlax actually looks pretty devastating to Star's team if Rear Nicholas can't sleep first. If it's Psychic Rear Nicholas, though, Psychic plus Focus Blast does really well. Pharaoh's going to come in here on a knock. Okay, so the Ferrothorn's basically saying, alright, you could fodder me, it doesn't matter. So John seems to not want Ferrothorn around. Quite frankly, John's ability to handle a Mandibuzz is just kind of Oh, it's sub Corbin. There we go. Oh, we have it just taught. Okay. We've seen a lot of taunt Mandibuzz, interestingly enough. Anyway, the lack of flying resist on Star's team actually could prove to be a bit troublesome in the long haul. Especially if it's not Thunder on the Rear Nicholas, if it's Focus Blast and you kind of PP stall around. Anyway, into this game, let's see Scald to heal up to Sesbatoad, they're nicely done. And he's coming to listen to Toxic. TDK is finally starting to make plays. And Roost up here, U-turn. Alright, so TDK gets momentum, he gets Sesbatoad in. He doesn't run up claim Rocks though. I feel like he's just hesitant to go to Fable to the Trio though, which is fair. Yeah, Brave does 28 there. He's gonna take the knock behind the sub, which makes sense. Your sub is up, you might not be able to see it. Brave again, not gonna crit, so he's gonna let it roost. Yep, and now he's finally gonna spam Brave until he can finally get a bulk up on the following turn, I believe. I'm just not really sure. Oh wait, oh the sub is the sub broken? I don't see the sub. Yeah, so he knocked off lefties, but that's fine, I guess, in John's opinion. Don't really have much else to take the knock, so yeah, that's fine. You can go for bulk up here on the taunt, but now, well, Corviknight dies. Like, this is awkward. I guess he fodders off Dragapult here and then tries to set up against him. Or is he going to fodder off the Ferrothorn, I guess, to get even more recoil? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, too. Neither Ferrothorn was too useful in this game. This is a weirdly offensive game for a generally defensive-paced teams. Anyway, we're going to go on the obvious Scald. He goes Jellicent to heal that up. That's just my play. Back in this game, we're going to see Seismitoad finally claiming rocks. He's not going to bother Toxic in this. Maybe he doesn't have Toxic. He's going to let Corv take the knock again, go to U-turn, and he's going to leave rocks up. Hold up. So this clearly doesn't have a flying move. So Conk can come in here. No, he's going to go Road. I don't like that. I think he had to try and do something when rocks were up. I don't know. He's going to overheat predicting the drill there, and he's going to just let the U-turn happen. Okay, so wait. Drill comes in here. Maybe he goes Dragapult trying to thwart the spin, which is what Star just did and got fucked by Earthquake. And I protect here on a Hex. Now he's going to taunt the Fable. Yeah, nothing big there. So he's going to go Dragapult on the Stealth Rock. Okay. So at this point, I'd say that TDK has a slight advantage, but it's hard to say. The Mandibuzz kind of lives forever, truth be told. Especially with TDK playing Mental Fable as he is because he's scared of the Dugtrio. Anyway, moving to here. Taunt, Hex to 28, Moonblast here. So yeah, the Clef is quite low now. Wait, this Jellicent's actually putting in some work. Nice taunt there. Star's team's actually quite bothered by a faster taunt Jellicent, truth be told. He's going to finally go Exegol here. And that's going to be forced to eat the knock, but it is going to be able to spin maybe if he doesn't just fodder off the Dragapult. He's just going to spin on the Rear Nicholas instead. So there goes all of the Ferrothorn hazards. He's going to go for a Swords Dance here on a Calm Mind. And now all of a sudden, if you look at this drill, it's one flinch away from just winning the game. But he doesn't go for the flinch. He goes for the Earthquake to get damage off. I don't... Alright, interestingly enough. Yeah, I mean, the odds of getting a miss or a flinch were pretty decent. You would have just won the game. I don't really know if I agree with that. No fish fist. But I digress. He goes to the Dragapult. Back in this game, we're going to see the Shadow Ball only do 45% to drill, as Earthquake does well over half. He's going to go for it again now. Interestingly enough, so they're going to basically trade most of that health. Grass Knot there, what? Grass Knot for who? For Ditto? Was he predicting Ditto? I don't know if I understand. Trosko's timer is dangerous though, holy crap. And Mandibuzz is leftovers. What? Oh, I just noticed that. Wait, okay, so it's going to be taking rocks each time. That's weird. And it's not fog, so it's spin drill. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, actually. Taunt here on the Moonblast. Okay, and that's going to leave it at 5%. Now you go Conk. Yeah, okay. And do you just Earthquake here? Or did you say, screw it, I'm going to be baller? I think I Earthquake here. Yeah, please Earthquake TDK, please. I know it's a hard move to click, but did he Earthquake? He ran for Drain. Ah, man, nicely done by Trosko there. Conk, again, I really wish he was able to have a wish to it, but I don't know if he was with Dugtrio there. And also for the forfeit rocks, it's a hard game to play. Anyway, Star's going to finally let go of that weekend Clef. And now he's going to get the Mandibuzz back up to full-ish. Yeah, and we're going to see more Brave Bird sequences. Worth noting that Brave Bird only has 13 PP left. Skull's not able to sub, which is pretty big. Not surprising, though. Anyway, U-turn here. Nothing to really sort to spin, but he can just go to Seismitoad and set him up again. You can go for... Oh, he's actually just going to kill it. Okay. But can Dugtrio take it out with the Choice Band Earthquake? He can. So rocks are off the field on Trosko's side for good, which is a big big plus for TDK's side, and all of a sudden, oh fuck, that's another game. Yoga. Not gonna really focus on this one as much. So Roost. All right, so here comes the Corviknight. The Corviknight that can. I think the Corviknight has a decent shot here. It's just an issue of recoil. One Roost versus only four Brave Bird. Yeah, never mind. The game's not gonna be won by this. So Rio Nicholas might win, but Rio Nicholas is chipped. Hard to say at this point. It's out of Roost, and there are three Brave Birds left. Naki's gonna break this up too. Okay, this dies. So there's two left. He has to go Gastrodon and live this. This has been like an oddly offensive, aggressive game for two very bulky teams, but the lack of longevity in John's side's kind of dictated that. Anyway, he goes Jellicent here, and I think that the Jellicent should be able to win. Yeah, I think John wins for sure. All right, yeah, game's over. Yeah, not even gonna bother. He's got for toxic, I guess. It's fine. Corv's gonna come in here on Fog. Yep, T-Wave into that. It's cool. Volt there. You know, Clef scared of dogs, so he's gonna in tricks. So he's gonna go back there. Give the at lefties. It's lefties ditto now. That could take live forever. There's no Volt. Oh shit! No Doug time. Yeah, TDK is well behind now. I'd say. Trosko's just played this turn by turn so well, and that's pretty important considering that this is a 4-4 series. In fact, um, so Doug comes in here. Actually, if it's Wish Protect, yeah, I don't. Oh, 63. It might still be stoppable without Chris, honestly, because it has some physical defense investment, probably for Halucha. And just to check back on this, looking pretty over. Yeah. I mean, just taunt plus hex wins the game at this point. Or just hex here really, yeah. You taunt here for good measure. And it should be a 4-0 win for Brofist, 3-0 worst case. Um, I'll check on this for a second. Outrage killed right off the bat. Jeez, an Ice Punch trade. Scarm Tran. Oh my god, this is like a hyper offensive game right here. Um, Interesting. Can't say I really care that much. Anyway, the Doug's actually gonna retreat. Okay, so Corv's gonna come in here and take the knockoff. And it's near fall again. And yet John is gonna emerge victorious here, as Hex just barely fails to kill it, and the follow-up Hex from Dragon Ball is able to kill it. So that's a win for Brofist in his first ever SS game. It's dope. Trosko versus TDK back, but yeah, again, I think that if he's able to trap the Clef at any point, then Trosko is huge advantage, as I said before. But if not, then TDK probably has a shot. Um, Trosko's timer also could limit him, and it's body press. So body press, Roost, Defog, U-turn is the full set. Interestingly enough, and wow, actually, this is hold up, tallest Santu, damn it, stop playing. What the fuck is tallest team? It's like Doug's Zachu. That's pretty lit. And Santu with Obstagoon's first SPL appearance, I believe. That's pretty cool. Looks pretty Italian. See, actually, I think TDK is favored, assuming he doesn't let Clef get trapped. Which, again, with Wish for Protect, you shouldn't. So why did he go this? U-turn here. Okay. I guess to not let him wish up anything else, but so he goes Pex. Um, Wait, did Blight win? I guess Blight's winning. According to the chat, I don't really want to check the games to lag me. Just looking at this, yeah. Not gonna narrate it, but it's a cool game. I'd check it out. This one's kind of whatever. Ice Team Blissey versus Subrotom. What is this? 2011. Anyway, okay, so it's gonna trace the wish. It's pretty cool. Doesn't mind letting Dino take the Thunder Wave now that it's leftovers, which is pretty actually good, helpful for Trosko. Another full power there, that sucks, unfortunately. He's gonna go let Rotom take the Wish. I should get a 17% Moonblast, and TDK is a trick under his belt now. He's gonna let the Pex. No, he's just gonna eat the Volt. Okay. Clef here. Wait, can Blight win? What's going? Oh fuck! I shouldn't have collected. The chat's acting like he won, but then he said sorry about not being able to replenish his timer. So like, I don't know. But now I'm stuck here, and it's lagging my computer. So I'm kind of waiting. And I'm missing the TDK Trosko game because of this. Um, oh, oh, Sulcata timed out. I mean, I think Blight was gonna win anyway. Okay, so there we have it. Yeah, Trosko is still quite low on timer himself. Anyway, we're gonna basically just see a bunch of loop switches here. Hmm. So the Fable can kind of wish up itself, which is giving Trosko an advantage for sure, but the paras are not helping. Um, TDK has to lock this Clefable pretty much, which is possible due to a low HP. There's one. So if he gets one more para, that's huge. Because he can't wish protect up. Here goes. Needs a para here. That would help a ton. Nope, no para, but he's going to have many other chances. Another one? Nope. Yeah, and TDK is wasting a lot of PP here as well, whereas the Ditto can just replenish it, so that's worth noting. Now that he's back up to full. He's gonna wish out to who? Like, what is the wish recipient? Rotom? Is that full? Do you really need to waste a wish PP for that? Like, at that point, I just go to it. I guess TDK is just kind of playing a longer game, but the issue is he's gonna be limited PP wise eventually with his stuff. Like, now that he started bringing it in. You see, he just wishes every time before he switches out. And I just don't see the point. Um, Peck's here on a U-turn. Alright. Again, he can't bring Konkin just because it's too low. And seeing as it's two-wave blast, you can't even like Thunderbolt consistently against this, but that would risk Toxic anyway. Haze, a move on the packs which we've not yet seen, so that's the fourth. Um, yeah, with the Corviknight being so low, I don't know if there's the ability to break this. Unfortunately, the lack of rocks on TDK's side pretty much sucks. I don't know if that Dog Earthquake was a roll on sides, but I'm kind of curious. Let's see. Here, I was at 46. Oh, wrong gen. All right, so it was a roll, but it was in. It was worse than mid roll. So yeah, Dragapult got it again, but just a U-turn out anyway. Just a game of countless pivots and PP stalling at this point, or attrition. I quite like the Star game compared to this, honestly. Even if John was able to beat him pretty handily. At least it was aggressive. At least they made plays, you know? Let's see what's going on in the Palo Santo game, just 'cause it's less boring. Another Starlax, that's pretty cool. He waves that too. Oh, and it gets to burn and Corv. That's great. That's gonna be 77. Yeah, that's why we don't use fully specially defensive, in my opinion. See, it just takes it out. Yeah. Another burn, but this time on the other side. Alright, that's dope. And then obviously gonna get his first kill in SPL. Alright. Body press to 32. Rocks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna close this tab. Just see. Oh, here we go. Trying to get the no full power here. And he only has 9 Moonblasts left to do that. And there's one of them on a follow-up Moonblast. Okay, from the other side, interestingly enough. Here's another. Full power. Here we go. We need one of two. And a wish here. Nope. Doesn't get it. And that's gonna be another Moonblast. It's left TDK with 5 Moonblasts left to do damage before Dark Trio just traps his shit. Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. Here comes the full power. But he's gonna Moonblast again, so now he's got 2 left. So in theory, it can heal back up on a non-Moonblast. Because there's only 2 left, and once he runs out of Moonblast, then Dark Trio traps it. So it's still far from over because there's still a few Moonblasts left. He's gonna wait, but he let the. Why would he go Mandibuzz? Wait, why not Pex? Pex's skull that could have killed it. Wow. Messed up. And it's back up. Yeah. Hmm. Um. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is, Trosko didn't need to let that happen. He's gonna go to this hoping not for Moonblast, and yeah. So now there's only one left. Um. If he didn't need to go, and he wished that all the way up to fall. Yeah, now TDK is really favored to win this. He's gonna jog and try and trap that. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, and he crit it. Did that matter? I assume that mattered. It definitely lives. That sucks for Trosko. Yeah, now the game's over as shit. He got HP for that. Oh, that really sucks. Trosko's just might as well time out here. So yeah, this game's over now. Um, Basically, TDK would have ran out of Moonblast eventually if he kept fishing as he did. And at that point, he could have potentially gotten trapped by Doug Trio. And or alternatively, he could have let the Ditto heal up, but they're both dead now because Kant got healed up because he went Mandibuzz instead of Pex. I'm not really sure why. I don't really understand that. That was a mistake by Trosko, I think. But yeah. At this point, the Conk is pretty much free to just heal up repeatedly and win the game. So it should be over by turn 150. I just right click here. Um, Looks like Hyoga won this. Yeah. And this one, well, Tala looks like he's gonna lose his fuck with these two left. Not asleep. Can he break the? I don't know if he could break. Is this trick rotom? We don't know. It expects Dragon Ball. Oh, this is taunt. Yeah, I think that Chansey probably wins. Yeah, Trosko's mad because he thought he could have won with the Conk dead. Especially after, because he still could have stalled the Clefable PP. Yeah, that sucks. Anyway, they both good game, and that's that. And, I'll let you finish this game out. Gets rocks up. So Rotom comes in here. Um, Maybe the Dragapult can win. This is burnt after all. Hmm. That's a shiny Rotomage. I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, we're just basically time's now up 5-4. Sorry, I was just checking the series score. So TDK's win was really important. And Trosko played that really well. He got a lot of tough turns right that he needed to. Some he didn't need to early in the game, like the extra switches, but it worked out for him then. And ultimately, TDK played it well too. It was a really nicely executed game on both sides. But TDK was able to get the conk back up. He probably shouldn't have let it take as much damage as he did initially, so he could have wished up to it repeatedly. But he was able to get past that because Trasko misplayed going to the Mana Buzz, so that wasn't great for him. But yeah, the rest was really well played. And I quite enjoyed the game, even though it was kind of boring. If that makes sense. Not one of those games, but yeah. Looking a bit deeper into it. Anyway, just waiting for him to figure out the move here. I think that Shadow Ball is definitely the play. So we'll just wait and see if that's gonna do the trick here or not. Hmm. You can go Snorlax here actually. Interestingly enough, on the Volt. Okay. Are we gonna see the taunt core here to try and chip through it? I guess that would make some sense. Ironhead is gonna have the damage leftovers with burn though, so it's worth noting as well. No, he's actually gonna go Dragapult. Okay. And he'll drop that Draco for 40, but doesn't really mean much. Just give him a turn to wake up. But now I can go Corv and taunt right off the bat, which is smart. Sorry to deal with something. So basically, he ended up doing that with the taunt, then going to the Dragapult on the Iron Head, and then just been firing off Shadow Balls, but he got a drop this that's really good for Tala. Um, he should be able to live the follow up and maybe U turn. Oh no, he doesn't have you. Oh yeah, I don't know how he does this. Yeah, this is bad for Santu now, all of a sudden. Not sure how he handles that. Hmm. So he goes with Rotom, and it actually lives too. It's a drop in a segment, doesn't matter, and now we're back to the same sequence, but with Rotom pretty much dead. Interesting. Now another drop. Oh my gosh. That sucks for the Tala side. But yeah, so we're gonna have to roost it off. Um, Fodder off the rotom. Here comes, I guess. So we're gonna see Dragapult on Dragapult. Um, Now what health is this? So it's at 63. So you know what? Hmm. Um, he's gonna win a tie if it is a tie. But now doesn't the Snorlax come in and win? I think so. Hmm. It is body sense as well, but it can't get the power up. But like with a curse under its belt, I'm just trying to think. Um, it has to be Darkest Lair at last. Hmm. Um, I use Corv here. Yeah, on the curse. Okay, as expected. Now he's gonna go for taunt on probably an attack predicting the taunt, hopefully. Yeah, so it is Dark, and that is 27. There are 10 roosts, there are 7 of those. I think Corv wins. The pressure is broken, so it looks like Santu's gonna win this game, barring running crits, and even then it doesn't enough. The burn actually helped Santu because he can get paralyzed, so it looks like, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, body summon mode is 18, as you see, so you just keep doing that. Taunt PP is well high enough, 7 roosts, so he does that every other attack roughly. And there's 4 body slam and 6. Yeah, he should be fine. And TD Trosko is over. Yeah, so close that. Open this. Yeah, and it looks like just defog there. And, you could roost here if you really want. You don't even have to, honestly, but it protects against like running crits. You're gonna taunt next turn. See how he's gonna do that. Yeah, now he has to taunt on the curse. Dragapult. And back to Corv just to flex a couple PP out of there. Yep, that makes sense. Now he just taunts. Maybe Tala goes for the crit here. Or maybe he tries and breaks a roost choke. I don't know. Um, Jade lost as fuck. Anyway, Nijitsu's like, oh, Dragapult there, and then like, nope, do not do that. Anyway, yeah, he's gonna pretty much be strapped against PP here. He only has 9 attack PP left, which is basically 5 moves. Wait, he defogged in the taunt. No, no, he didn't. No, that's fine. Wait, what? Why would he risk that? I'm so confused. I feel like he should have roosted onto defog. Um, wow, that was like that was sort of a choke by Santu. Okay, here we go. Now, yeah, now we're fine. Because now in the taunts he starts to struggle in a second. Yeah, so Santu just tried to throw pretty much. Classic bigs. A weird game. We see the roost there, yup, now just struggling to that. Might take a little while, but it's getting through with. Struggle line is 15, so. Yeah. So now we're finally seeing the damage on Lax from struggle recoil, and it should be fine. Um, yeah, and that's almost going to take him out. Nope, not quite. Now next turn it will take him out. That'll be a good game. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.